Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and on this channel, I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt and fix several years of financial misbehaviour. And if that's something you're interested in, please do stick around and check out the other videos that I have created for you. Now, today is Savings Challenge Sunday, back at its regularly scheduled spot. Thank you so much for bearing with me during my impromptu week off. I had completely forgotten what I call the post-shoot hangover. It's basically like 2 days of migraines and never wanting to see another human ever again. And then you tie that in with actually having to go to work in normal like retail life, and yeah, I just got a little bit frazzled, so all fine. But yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that. And I do have, bizarrely enough, a very large overflowing ramekin of change. I'm not quite, well, no, I know how I've managed that this week. It's because I've been really aggressive with putting my change in here. Obviously I got paid, and you will have seen my cash stuffing video that went up for you guys yesterday. I actually filmed that on the day like I cash stuffed and just did nothing with it. Again, 2-day migraines, yay, all fun. So what I am going to do, if you just bear with me 2 seconds, just while I check something, there we go, is go through what I'm doing with this spare change. We're obviously into a new month now, which is April, so we get a new coloured highlighter pen, and also the £1 and £2 coins are going to go towards a Christmas savings. Each bauble I've put as worth £2. The total amount you save on this sheet is £96. I still have to work out actually how much I need to save overall for Christmas and gifts, but let's just kickstart this and get going. So bear with me for a second. Headphone users, you are not going to be happy with me. Sorry. And let's go through this all now. Now, what I also have is, it turns out I have 2 of these. I can't remember ever getting 2 of these, but I do have 2. So each of this total will then be £50 saved. So what I'm going to do is actually work through both of them and not cash any in. I'm not going to cash in although I have done a note exchange for the 20p's here, and the 50p's I've exchanged the coins into a £10 note for each. I am not going to cash them in for this month as much as possible. I want to try and keep them as savings. And again, same for the month over challenge that you saw me working on last month. I want to try and see if between the other money that I've got this month, I can actually keep that money as savings to either go towards a full month ahead rather than a partial month ahead, or an emergency fund. Again, I'm not quite sure. I've got my lovely, beautiful budget planner that I've not really had a chance to do much with, I will be honest with you. So let's just go for the 50p's. If I pull all of these out, I pop them. If you're new here, all of the coins I actually drop into their jars off camera, just because not only does it save a little bit of time, but it's also a little bit nicer on the ears. So I think I have found all of the 50p's. Got a lot of change today. So we have £1, £2, £3, £4. So we have 8 50p's. So if you just get that coloured in. And we're going for lighter colours this summer rather than the really heavy dark ones we've had recently. How has everyone's budgeting week been? I've been craving silence, so I'm not really up to date with everyone's. I've got a playlist that I need to start working through again, but I've also started micro-organising and pulling things out, because if you've seen the shorts that I uploaded with regards to my garage, and bear with me on shorts, they are something I'll figure out. I need to get my head around doing them, because what I do like is the fact that they're a really good way for me to be like, very, very quickly, I'm sorting and tidying this, we'll see you in the next short and let you know how I'm getting on. Like a nice little wave the camera around, something going on. It's a little bit easier for me to get that kind of video out rather than something which is really heavily edited, but still keeps you guys up to date with everything. Dad and I have decided that we're going to do a car boot, and in true dad fashion, there's now a separate WhatsApp group. He has taken to heavily researching which one we're going to go to and which one is better. He's starting to put this down to military level precision planning. Is this just a dad thing? I'm not even going to say is it a guy thing, because I think that's unfair to guys. Is this a dad thing? I mean, the last time we did one would have been, what, 20 years ago? And I can't really remember this, but apparently Mum bought us along later and Dad got really annoyed because we spent the entire time buying back stuff he was trying to sell. Because we'd rediscovered it and realised how much we liked it, and unbeknownst to us, Mum and Dad have been like smuggling out of our bedrooms going, I've not read this for like a year, we can shift this. And then us refinding it going, no, hang on, no, that's not how this works. So yeah, so I'm going with the intention of just having like an absolute clear out, get it gone, get stuff done, like all of the things which are just a little bit difficult for me to sell via an online marketplace or Facebook or anything like that. Like, you know, fill a bag of fabric scraps for like £1. I don't like, just rubbish like that, basically. One man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. And Dad was like, no, you sell the stuff, then you go around and you buy more stuff. And I'm like, what? No, hang on, what? So let me know if car booting is a thing. If you have any hints or tips, let me know. I know it's a very British thing. So Americans and Australians, if you're not sure what car booting is, basically we pitch up in a very like true British fashion. We pitch up to a field. Traditionally, our stuff used to be in the boot, so you'd open up the boot or the trunk of your car. People who were fancy maybe bought along a fold-out table or a bit of tarp and put it on the floor, and you basically displayed your wares, whatever they were, and people would buy out of the boot of your car. So it was called car booting. Normally cash. Normally there'd be maybe a burger van and a tea van, if you were lucky, and no toilet facilities, and you would get up at the literal crack of dawn to get there and do it, and that is car booting. Didn't realise that's where this video was going today. Right, 20, 40, 60, 80. I can't, I'm all fingers and thumbs. It's because I'm not left-handed. Right, 1, 20, 40, 1, 2. Do you know what? This will be a lot easier if I did this. Obviously. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40. So I can't actually go to 6.40 as a single category. So we're going to do £6.20 and then the actual 20p itself, which is brilliant. So I've actually managed to somehow get, I didn't ever think this would happen, that I would have enough 20p's to do a full one. Let's just get that one coloured in as well. Oh dear. So let's get those out of the way. Oh dear, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat, bear with. Let's pop you back in there. That's better. Let's go penny challenge. Just get rid of all of those. So yeah, so I did have a lovely birthday. Thank you for everyone who asked, even though I was working. Yeah, it's just a bit strange, like I don't really enjoy birthdays. And I think as well, like I buy stuff for me throughout the year, so presents aren't really a thing, basically. I know, a little bit sad. Look at you. And all of the coins can go over there. So let's see, what do we have? So we do silver first, 10, 20. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. £1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So we've got 195 in silver. Okay, 195, £2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 210. £2.18. Okay, right then. So I'm actually going to have to get the calculator out for this one. I can't speak, honestly. £2.18. So the next largest one that I can do is 99. So we can do the 99p. Then we've got 97. And then that leaves me 22p left, which we can go and do as well. So yeah, that was a nice big one, and it's nice to see as well that those rows are filling up. If I do decide to do the bonus row, I'll do that once I've completed this. I don't want to immediately jump into that one. And then finally, Christmas. Can't believe I'm talking about Christmas in March. Saying that, I started buying Christmas presents in February. So I've actually managed to locate in the garage the box full of Christmas presents for this year for people. And I will be sorting out, actually, I feel like on my mum and my dad I'm done. Maybe. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 7, 37. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that's awesome. That's a good start. So I think what I'm going to need to do before I lose track of this, 36 I believe is 18 baubles, but I will just double check because we know what my history is like here, guys. 46 divided by 18. Yes. What I'm going to do, because it's not even, is take £1 out and we will cash that up next week and we'll see where we're up to. And we are going to colour in 18 of these. So what this is going to do, this challenge is going to feed whatever I have overall as my goal. So as and when we get to, say, £20 in coin denominations or £40 in coin denominations, I will change those out for notes, and then they will form part of a cash stuffing into one of the larger kind of Christmas challenges that I think you've seen me look at recently. What I am also going to do coming up this week is the room I'm sitting in right now is very, very messy and very, very chaotic, a bit like the rest of the house at the minute. So I am going to have a bit of a tidy and dig out everything that is budgeting, savings challenge related. All of my binders are due a bit of a refresh, especially as I look at my budget planner as well and the goal setting that I've kind of got for myself. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look through. I'm going to have a bit of an organise, and I'm hoping I can do a little bit of filming there. I know you can probably hear a little bit of background noise going on outside, so thanks for bearing with me while we get past that. And it is really good that actually we can kind of get started, as strange as it sounds, on Christmas and make good headway. And I am definitely at the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, let's start paying for stuff. Let's start getting money put in savings, even if it's just smaller challenges like this one, or long tail ones like the laptop replacement fund, which is important. I try not to make a big thing of it because it's difficult, isn't it, when you've got money to pay back, but equally you have to replace something which has a relatively high layout for your income level, which is so utterly necessary to your day-to-day life. It's just that real catch-22, isn't it, of like needing to pay money down to debt, particularly when you owe someone personally, like I do my guarantor, and knowing, but equally it's like, okay, but this is something that is needed. It is vital to what I do and what I'm hoping to go on and do as well. It's going to be definitely necessary. And I am purposefully playing my cards a little bit close to my chest on that one, because nothing is set and nothing is finalised, which is why I am not talking about next steps or next plans yet. And I have paused the Job Loss Chronicles for now. Not that they ever really got going, but there we go. So yeah, so nice. £36 saved. Yeah. Money starting to put aside. Once I know what the rest of my income is for this month, and I'm still waiting for some of them, it would be a little bit easier, I think, to know what I'm doing with regards to planning. But I'm going to see you soon. I am going to shoot off now and get on with the rest of my day because I've got kind of one full day off this week where I feel like I can get stuff done. Obviously for you guys I'm going to work. I'm filming this slightly early. So I want to get off to work and then hopefully the weather holds and I can do a little bit more. But I am going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.